Hello friends, in this video I will teach the previous year questions from the chapter atomic structure and the topic is atomic models. So the question given over here is the number of protons, neutrons and electrons in lutetium respectively are. So first write what is given in the question. So the lutetium is 71 and 175. 71 is nothing but the number below the element is called as atomic number, which is represented as Z, and the number above the element is called as mass number, which is represented as A. So here there is very simple formula to calculate protons and electrons, that is atomic number is equal to number of electrons is equal to number of protons. The atomic number of lutetium is 71. So number of electrons will be 71 and number of protons are 71. Okay, very simple. And the simple formula to calculate neutrons is N is equal to A minus Z. A is nothing but mass number, which is 175 for lutetium, and Z is the atomic number, which is 71. So 175 minus 71 is 104. So the number of neutrons present in the lutetium are 104. So write down this in the question. So protons are 71, neutrons are 104, and electrons are 71. Find out this order in the option. 71, 104 and 71. So A is the correct answer. So the second question is Be2 plus is isoelectronic with which of the following ions? So isoelectronic species are nothing but the ions or the compounds or the molecules or the species having the same number of electrons are called as isoelectronic species. For example, F minus and Ne and Na plus. So the number of electrons in fluorine are 9. So negative charge is given. So you should add 1 electron. So listen this. If there is negative charge on any element, it indicates that gain of electrons. So if there is positive charge on any of the element, it indicates that it is loss of electrons. It's nothing but if there is negative charge, you should add 1 electron. Okay, and if there is positive charge, you should remove 1 electron. So 9 plus 1, 10 electrons. So neon will be having 10 electrons, and the atomic number of sodium is 11. So number of electrons are 11. So there is plus 1. So you should remove 1 electron. Okay, that's what loss of electrons. So 10 electrons. If you can observe, all these species are having the same number of electrons. So these species are called as isoelectronic species. So now let's enter into the question. So here, first calculate the number of electrons in Be2 plus. Okay, so beryllium atomic number is 4, so electrons will be 4. So plus 2 is there, so remove 2 electrons. So number of electrons are 2 electrons. So now in option A, H plus. Okay, option B, Li plus. Option C, Na plus, and option D, Mg plus 2. So the number of electrons in H, 1. There is plus 1, so remove 1 electron. So total 0 electrons. So the lithium atomic number is 3, so number of electrons will be 3. So there is plus charge, remove 1 electron. So 3 minus 1, 2 electrons. And sodium atomic number is 11, so electrons will be 11. So plus 1 is there, so remove 1 electron. Okay, so total electrons are 10. Mg atomic number is 12, electrons will be 12 because atomic number is equal to number of electrons. Don't forget this formula. If atomic number is 11, electrons will be 11. Okay, if atomic number is 12, even the electrons will be 12. Okay, so atomic number of magnesium is 12, so its electrons will be 12. That's what I have written in place of electrons as 12. So there is plus 2, so remove 2 electrons, so 10 electrons. So here the Be2 plus will be having 2 electrons. So here find out in which of the species there is 2 electrons. So in Li plus there are 2 electrons. So Be2 plus is isoelectronic with Li plus. So option B is the correct answer. So the third question is isoelectronic species are. So there are 4 different options. In each option there are 4 different species. So let's try it out of option A. CO, Cn minus, NO plus, and C2 2 minus. So calculate the electrons in each species. Carbon will be having 6 electrons plus oxygen 8 electrons is equal to 14 electrons, and carbon 6 electrons plus nitrogen 7 electrons. There is a negative charge, so you add 1 electron, so total 14 electrons. 13 plus 7 6 plus 7 13, 13 plus 1 14 electrons. Nitrogen 7 electrons plus oxygen 8, so 15 electrons. There is a positive charge, just you remove 1 electron is equal to 14 electrons. So carbon 6 electrons, there are 2 carbon atoms, 6 into 2, so 12 electrons. There is minus 2, so you add plus 2. Because negative charge, you should add the electron, positive charge, you should remove the electron. This you should remember. So 12 plus 2, 14 electrons. If you observe, CO is equal to Cn minus is equal to NO plus is equal to C2 2 minus is equal to 14 electrons, because all these species are having 14 electrons, so it is isoelectronic. So these are isoelectronic species, so option A is the correct answer. So I'm not going to do it for B and C and D, because if you want to get well practiced, then you should do pause the video and start doing. So the fourth question is the ion that is isoelectronic with CO is. So first calculate the electrons present in CO. Carbon consists of 6 electrons plus oxygen 8 electrons is equal to 14 electrons. So option A N2 minus, option B N2 plus, option C O2 minus, option D Cn minus. So nitrogen 7 electrons into 2, okay, because 2 nitrogen atoms are present. So there is minus, you add plus 1, 7 2s are 14, 14 plus 1, 15 electrons. In case of this, so N2 will be having 14 electrons. So there is plus, you remove 1 electron. So answer is 13 electrons. So O2 minus oxygen 8 electrons. There is minus 2, so you add plus 2. Okay, so 10 electrons. And carbon, the number of electrons in carbon 6 plus nitrogen 7. There is negative charge, so plus 1. So 6 plus 7, 13, 13 plus 1, 14 electrons. So the number of electrons in both Cn minus and CO are same. So therefore, they both are isoelectronic species. So option D is the correct answer, because CO is having 14 electrons and Cn is having 14 electrons. You all know that isoelectronic species are nothing but which are having the same number of electrons. The first question is, which of the following is not isoelectronic with? They are asking not isoelectronic with O2 minus. So first find out how many electrons are present in O2 minus. So oxygen will be having 8 electrons. So minus 2. So you add plus 2. Okay, 10 electrons. So option A, Na plus. Number of electrons in sodium are 11. There is plus 1, remove 1. Okay, 10 electrons. And option B, F minus. Number of electrons in fluorine are 9. There is minus, so you add plus 1. Okay, so 10 electrons. So C, thallium. So this thallium will be having atomic number of thallium is 81. Okay, so electrons will be 81. So thallium Tl plus. So electrons are 81. There is plus 1, so remove 1 is equal to 80 electrons. And option D, N3 minus. So nitrogen 7 electrons minus 3, so you do plus 3 is equal to 10 electrons. If you observe, Na plus and F minus and N3 minus, all these three species are having 10 electrons, but thallium is having 80 electrons. So this O2 minus is not isoelectronic with thallium. So option C is the correct answer. Okay, friends, so the video will be little lagging because parallelly I'm teaching and writing. So don't skip the video, watch it completely, because for new learners it is very informative video. And if you are new for my channel, please do subscribe my channel and support me and know your views through the comments.